Hi, I'm Mark Campbell. For the last 5 years, together with my partner Jim Battersby and Kaz Rakers, we've been developing a new Rowperfect indoor sculler. In those years, I've often been asked three questions. When will it be here? Well, it's here now. The second thing is, what's the difference between a Rowperfect and a normal rowing machine? And the last one is, how do I get the most out of a Rowperfect once I've got one? We're going to try and answer those last two questions for you right now. Firstly, to demonstrate the difference between a Rowperfect and a normal rowing machine. On a normal rowing machine, I'll demonstrate using the old machine, the old version. You sit on a seat and you slide up and down to a resistance mechanism. Something like that. Slide up, take a stroke, slide up, take a stroke. Now that's the same as rowing in a boat that's not moving at all. On the Rowperfect, the critical difference is that this mechanism moves as well. So I can row interacting with that mass, just like I'm in a sculler. Okay? And that's the Rowperfect critical difference. The other thing that is unique is the Rowperfect seat tilts a little bit, and that forces you to sit and row symmetrically. It takes a lot of pressure, you can't row twisted, keeps your back nice and safe. Go back to the new machine to show you how to get the most out of a Rowperfect. Okay, now the fun bit, getting the most out of your Rowperfect once you've actually got one, or your club's got one, and you want to use it correctly. I think these rules apply whether you're a 70-year-old who just wants to keep fit, or whether you want to row at the Olympics. If you want to row at the Olympics, you might have to pull the handle a bit harder, but these general rules apply just the same. The first thing I like to do is row without holding the handle at all. Just get used to the movement. I think that's really important, and if you do that, or if you coach that to kids you're coaching, or anybody you're coaching, that's the easy way to teach someone to use a Rowperfect. The next step, seems a little funny, take one foot off, put it to the side, where it can't hit the foot pedal, and start rowing with one leg. That's a great exercise. That enables you to get a really good core stability and to use your gluteal muscles. You can interact with that rowing machine with one leg, you can easily do it with two. Change, the other leg. Okay. Once you've mastered that, then you're ready to row with two. The new machine, it's got this great lamy flow cage. One touch, even while you're rowing, you can adjust the resistance you're pulling against by moving this sliding vane up and down. Got the great ergonomic Rowperfect handle with the spring mechanism inside there, a patented spring mechanism, enables you to take a little bit of the extra shock load off your body. Feels just like an oar flexing in the water. That's a good start how to get going on your Rowperfect. Okay, the fun part, getting the most out of a Rowperfect. The thing about a Rowperfect, you can do anything you do in a boat, and a few other things as well. So, get the handle. You've already done your one-legged rowing and you're rowing without a handle. You can do rowing without using your legs, no problem. Start using a little bit of legs, it's called quarter slide rowing. Half slide. Full slide. It's drop at any point during the stroke. Practice positioning your body there, one at a time. You can stop at any point during the stroke. You can even stop at the catch, which is something you can't do in a boat, and just practice that body position there. Just make sure everything's in the right place at the right time. For workouts, we've got a list on the machine, but you can do all sorts of things. You can do power strokes, 10 strokes on, 10 strokes off. That's 10 strokes full pressure, 10 strokes light, or any combination of numbers there. You can do hard rowing of pieces of between 3 and 6 minutes, or you can do long pieces of a half an hour or more. Another really good tip is to get on YouTube, look for some videos of Zeno Muller or other great rowers, and you can synchronise, because the boat and the Rowperfect behave so similarly, you can synchronise by watching a good piece of video on YouTube and learn to become a better rower yourself. There's some great bits of Zeno doing some long rowing on the Tweed River. There's many other good pieces of crews rowing along, and you can practice rowing along in time with those guys, just like you're in the boat with them. Enjoy your rowing. Okay, this is the new Rowperfect RP Mate monitor. We won't go through all the features, but two of the really useful ones. You can change your body weight, so you're only competing against your correct body weight. Let's be a little bit more honest here. 92 kilos, that's about right. The other thing you can do is change the boat type. Go back that way. You've got the choice of an 8, a coxless 4, a coxless pair, and a single scull. I like going fast, so I'll go in the 8. So now I'm set up as a 92 kilo rower in an 8. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay. If you're like me and you've got quite a few things you need to get done in your life, and getting to a boathouse for 2 hours 3 times a week really isn't possible, you can do a lot of work on a Rowperfect in 10 or 15 minutes. And that's how I use it, and that's how I enjoy it, and I hope you will too. Good luck. Bye.